This is a very monumental moment for the industry and John Paul Mitchell Systems. In fact, one of our largest distributors came up to us and said this: not only what's going on now is it something we'll remember forever, a very successful launch, but it's something that's once again going to revolutionize the entire professional beauty industry. I'm only going to spend a couple moments on this. If we go back in history, you think of what revolutionized a lot of things, right? Vidal Sassoon. He invented the shag, he invented all these great things, right? And all of a sudden, people paid more attention to this industry because of uniqueness and what was going on in uniqueness. Let me take you to the next step that was unique. Back in 1980, a top hairdresser, very avant-garde, by the way, sophisticated, classy, and unique, it's smart, named Paul Mitchell, said, I'm going to start something called the Paul Mitchell System. The Paul Mitchell System was, once again, another unusual but different step. The Paul Mitchell System was one shampoo, not two. You save time and money at the back basin. Two, with a new conditioner that we have developed, you put it on at the styling station. Saves 10 minutes putting it on, waiting and rinsing it down the drain. It stays in the hair. It's a cutting lotion, a moisture treatment, protein treatment, nucleic acid treatment, prevents damage from blow dryers all at once. And then you sculpt the hair with sculpting lotion. And instead of standing around like you do water extracted with the blow dryer. The other one, you just push the button on and off. These are sophisticated. Instead of doing that with the Paul Mitchell System, you took the client and all these dryers that for years were sitting empty there. You take them over there and use that as your extractor. Because the hair was sculpted, you could comb it out or you could design it. That was the Paul Mitchell System. Well, then we came out afterwards with our Freeze and Shine and our Fast Dry Sculpting Spray. Well, now the system became 4 things, 5 things, and then when you're done, you finish it that way. Well, needless to say, the company grew beyond 4 or 5 products, so we no longer had the Paul Mitchell System. Otherwise, there'd be 20 products used on someone's hair. But the concept of keeping them out of the back basin and getting them in the chair and eliminating the human water extractor was really a unique thing from one of the most avant-garde, unique people around. Other things came in the industry here, came in the industry there. Several things make their mark. This is something that's making its mark that we are launching that is so unique, nobody has it in the world, and it'll only be in the professional beauty industry. I'll give you a little history on this. For 2 years, we've been working on, let me call it a high-end line, where there's no sulfates. Well, people say, well, JP, why did you convert Paul Mitchell to no sulfates 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? My answer is, we could have done it in 2 seconds. But my partner and I knew if we did that, our price would have to go up 50% more. So from a $10 shampoo or $11 shampoo, we're now at $18 and $19 because of the expense. And we are known at Paul Mitchell as luxury, affordable hair care. It's luxury, but you don't have to pay $20, $30 for a shampoo or more for a conditioner. So I said, I want to go into that no sulfate thing, but I want something unique. We've been working on this for 2 years. Now, we don't work with one laboratory, we work with 5. So we have technology beyond belief. But it wasn't revolutionary, so I didn't come out with it. It wasn't revolutionary. Do you all know who John McCormick is? Raise your hand. John McCormick of Visible Changes. One of the most successful chain salon operations that exist. They're in Texas. They have 18 salons and do $53 million a year. Very successful people. John called me up one day and said, JP, I'm investing in this company in Houston. You may want to buy some stock with me. They have the most cutting-edge biotechnology technology on human skin and what it does for skin. And we've also been working on a skin line. I said, great, I'll invest in the company. Let's see where it goes. Well, it's interesting how the perfect storm works. While we're developing our new Avapui line, we're looking at all these various types of keratins. A lot of people have keratin products out there. All of a sudden, John McCormick says, you're not going to believe this, but an association of this company in New Zealand, has just broken through the code where they have taken keratin that doesn't build the hair from the outside in and make it all great. When hair is damaged, picture a big rope, and the rope is split apart. Well, good conditioners fill in and put that rope back together again. Maybe it goes to 2 or 3 shampoos and it starts coming apart all over again, okay? But still good. They had a technology that was so revolutionary, it took that rope, which is hair damaged, from the inside and started rebuilding the helix coil and the dull sulfate bonds from within, as well as from without, pulling it in and coating it and sealing it. Totally revolutionary. John said, JP, we should buy stock in this company. So I bought some stock in this company. The next thing I knew is the two companies merged together. And I said, I've got to have this exclusively for John Paul Mitchell Systems, period. They said, great. And they gave us a price on it that the world had, that Luke, our president, almost fell over and said, we can't, and there's no way in the world can we do this. It's just no way in the world can we do this. It's just too darn expensive. No one can afford this. The company that we put stock in Houston, the company we put stock in New Zealand, merged together, became one, and I became one of their unique shareholders in both companies. It was basically this, guys, this is the best in the world. We want to go global with it, but only keep it in our industry. We want it for hair. That's what we want. And as I'm a shareholder with both, give us a break. Let's bring the price down. And put it this way, it's called relationships. You're going to hear us talk about what inspires you, relationships, a whole lot here. The price came down. And we got even those extremely expensive into our product. This is very unique because we have the press here. We are spending millions of dollars, millions, in 3 months. January, February, October, November, December. Not to mention whatever we're going to do in January, February, March, but in October, November, December alone, we're going to all the major print magazines to the consumer that exist today with our ads. It's never been done before in the history of the beauty industry. Multi-millions of dollars spent in 3 months telling the public how unique this is, but it's only available in beauty salons, period. It is so unique that with the material we have right here, we can point out to everybody and publish this because we have the scientific fact. 1, it's only available in beauty salons. Number 2, this will blow you away. This is revolutionary. No retail company can ever make this statement. No one can make this statement. Hair. Rebuilds damaged hair up to 80% the first time you use it. That hasn't happened anywhere in the history of the world. At the same time, improves shine 35%, we can publish it. And at the same time, prevents color fading up to 67%. It has never been done. It's not going to be something, no disrespect to our competitors, but my partner and I are only in the professional beauty industry, period. That's the industry we're in. This will not be all of a sudden launched in the professional beauty industry and cannibalized by the retail industry. This is not leaving the professional beauty industry. This is now another milestone. Nothing will be available anywhere in the world. It works that way. And I'll give you another little backup on this. Some of those to be, shall we say, that make the big decisions at the beauty salons of Saks Fifth Avenue and Neiman Marcus have found out about this. They're replacing the entire high-end reconditioning with the Paul Mitchell Lava Pui because there's nothing that compares. When you have the customer, you won't lose them. Because again, we're only in the professional beauty industry. We're not in any other industry around. And this keratin is so unique, nobody will have it but us. So we're really proud, we're really excited, and we think this is one of the greatest things that has ever happened to salons. Because they could go somewhere, get something they could get nowhere in the world, and repeat it, and repeat it, and repeat it. And it gives additional business to the beauty salons of America, and by the way, the world. We are going international with this. We're so excited. It's over the top. All I can say is I really appreciate you all coming down to be part of this, and I think once you get a treatment with this, you'll say, wow, far out. Yeah, it's not normal, but it's only in the professional beauty industry.